All right. We just got done with our Christmas event probably 3 weeks ago. It sat dormant for a little while. We had some super high winds, so we got a couple repairs to do. We also just fixed some props, just doing some upkeep. So let's go inside and show you one of the props we're working on. This guy right here, he used to just be a body, but we got this really old, this is a real skull, so this thing is actually a real human, I forgot the name of it, but anatomy skull. So it's like a real one that's like for like practice. Does that make sense? So this thing's really cool. So we're gonna go right to the jawbone. Oh, okay. Especially if you're getting set up, yeah. You like that right there? You like that?
He looks pretty cool right there. Got a nice little light on him.
Right here in the corner. Could also just chuck him right there. What do you think of that? Does that look good?
I think you're gonna place him like 50 more times.
Probably. But so we figure it out. Do you have any like ideas what we should do for like the theming in here? Because it's Valentine's.
I'd say you can get yourself some good Valentine's Day Party City type of stuff.
Only one issue.
You can get a whole bunch of that stuff.
Party City's not here.
I know. Or until trading is online. Amazon. But yeah, I'm thinking like a whole bunch of like Valentine's Day party stuff. You know, you got the stuff that kind of like can like drape down like that. I think it'd be kind of funny to have like Valentine's Day candy like just stabbed into a body. I don't know.
Right there. Alright, tonight is a huge night. It's very special because we are showcasing our brand new swamp scene built for the 2026 season. This was a huge time crunch. I bit off a little bit more than I can chew getting this ready for our Valentine's Day event. So without any further ado, let's show you the brand new swamp scene for 2026. Couple things we wanted to keep in consideration when building this new swamp scene is the actual detail it would take to make it look like an old Louisiana bayou. We didn't want it to be all thrown together like one of the cheap Spirit Halloween displays. We wanted it to actually feel and look the part that would be tied with this old ship from decades ago. Something a lot of haunted houses struggle with is Google reviews. If you give the customers a fun, interactive thing that they can use to take photos and review your company, it really brings it to the next level. So we built some of these little photo ops that these customers can go in. They can hold cards that say like "I survived the Voyager," etc., and they can actually take photos of these sets and have a memory to take home with them. So we got a bunch of these bodies out here for the sets. We got this guy, he's all balanced on one of the posts. He's got a stake in his eye. And there's a bunch of antiques to really make it feel like the part. We got this old chest from the late 1800s. We got a bunch of these old crates with just deck stained them. A bunch of old antiques like lanterns. We got old tea kettles. Got another body right here. We got some plans. I want to get an old sword and actually stab it through the chest into this utility post. So this is kind of the first one. As you can see, we got the ship in the background, all the lighting. So it really makes it a cool photo op, and it really brings that also to the next level. Last but not least, we are also building this photo op. It is not quite done yet because we're still going to be building about an 8-foot tall roof on this thing out of corrugated steel and 2x4s. But we got this prop right here from Gore the Lord. He actually stands about 8 to 9 feet tall. So he's really small. He's taken apart. You might actually remember him from Rocky Mountain Pumpkin Ranch. I'm going to insert a photo here. But we got him here, so he's going to be cute. He's going to be holding a custom sign that says "I survived the Voyager." And he's just gonna be a thing that people can come and get that camaraderie going in the front area, get photos, and once again leave them for your business, because Google reviews are everything in our day and age. Josh, yeah, let's go. Keep the old blood flowing. Alright, let's do it. Guys, it is currently February 13th. We're getting ready to open for our Valentine's Day event tonight. We gotta be quick because we got rain coming in, or supposedly. So, I might have made a little mistake. I forgot to get decorations for this event, so it's gonna be kind of a plain house tonight. But this is a good way to do kind of debut the brand new swamp scene in the very front. We've got about 15 people coming tonight, so without further ado, go inside and check it out. Alright guys, we got the first group showing up in about, 20 minutes. So we gotta lock in, got kind of a little bit of a checklist we gotta do, because I've been slacking. We got a bunch of these new candles, so we're gonna place these things around the attraction. It really gives that ambient lighting in 2 different areas, like this new scene. We've got a new light for up here, as you can see, it flickers, and it looks pretty cool. When we put it in here, it was super bright. So what I did is I had a little bit of deck stain and some brown paint, slapped it on it, and it gave it that dark look, and it really brings it to the next level. So, let's do a little walkthrough, kind of get some things knocked out, and then let's get our first group in. One of the biggest things that we are doing out here is this constant upkeep. When you run a attraction, let alone in October, but year-round, things break, speakers go out faster, and it's just more wear and tear. So one of the things we gotta do is we have this pneumatic prop. I've had this guy for probably 10 years, no joke. This thing used to be at my home haunt way back in like 2019. So, as you can see, he's not working, and we got groups showing up in like 5 minutes. Not good. So this guy, his arm's supposed to move. As you can see, there's air in it. You see the cylinder is reacting. If I go back here and I click the solenoid, you can see, maybe. So it's supposed to be going off, but I don't know why it's not. I think I remember what it was. Remember when we were fixing it? I forgot to turn it back on.
You gotta plug it in and turn it back on?
Yeah. Let's see if that works. Oh, there goes the red light. Alright, let's give this a second. Oh, motion sensor's on. That's a good sign. See if it works. Test it out. There we go. It's working. That's good. That's a good sign. On to the next prop. Alright guys, this is our moss cave. It's kind of boring in here right now. There's not a whole lot of lighting, so I bought a bunch of these LED candles. So it looks a whole lot better now. So let's go on to the next scene. It shows you how just little tweaks like this can really bring it to the next level. Alright, my checklist, done. So, we're waiting for the first group to arrive. They're going to be here in about 5 to 10 minutes. So let's get ready to scare some people.
You see it? There's Isaac.
Not good. It's not good. So, this is just real world. When you're out in these when you're out in the elements at these events, this stuff can happen just like this. It's raining pretty bad, and silly me forgot to cover up one of the breakers. It probably got water and tripped it. So we're gonna walk over here and try to check it out. See if we
So
fix
it would have been really funny if we had people in the haunted house.
Yeah,
It would have been hilarious. But it looks like Isaac's gonna go ahead and check that one out and see what's going on.
Back on? Oh.
Is it? Oh.
let's go shake these up. Bug. It probably got caught in the water.
So it could be something completely different now. Check the breaker. Move on to the next thing. Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna be that. That's what it is. Yeah, fuck.
All right, let's watch Isaac get electrocuted.
I'm scared, dude. All right, plug that back. I'm just gonna kind of shake these terminals off.
Sounds like you go get some all-weather containers for your
I really should.
at Lowe's or Home Depot.
Several of these. We're gonna just kind of place this over this. Keep water out. This thing's probably not even saturated either. All right, let's try this again.
All right, still no lights. All right, I'll be over here. I don't want to walk over there, guys. I just don't want to. But let's see if we get some lights going on. Let's see if the magic works. Isaac, you working on?
This is our last customer. Fuck. Should we just offer it?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You sure it's a customer?
No, I'm pretty sure it is because I have two more. Two more people are supposed to be here. Alright guys, we are back at the Voyager. As you can see, got the power back on. The last several days we've had crazy rainstorms. Found out what the issue was while we lost power. Genius me, we were doing some electrical work on one of the breaker panels. I left the visor open and it got water all inside of it and tripped it. It was raining cats and dogs and I didn't want to go by that big power box to try to flip it on. Good way to die. But it was a great event. We had a great turnout. So we're gonna get ready for the next event. This time we're actually gonna bring the decorations and tweak a couple little things to make sure all the electrical stuff is covered. Till then, see you next time. Alright, welcome back to another episode of Behind the Scenes. Today we are at the abandoned sugar mill. We're getting some creepy shit for the haunt. Let's get it. Alright, today's episode we are at this old dilapidated sugar mill. What we are doing is we are getting old props and just things that make the scene really come to life. We are looking for old rusty buckets. We're looking for chains. Hopefully I can find a couple wooden crates. Fingers crossed. But we just found this old creepy bucket, so let's grab it, add it to our shopping list. Oh, I guess while we're at it. Here we go. Oh, it's filled. Oh, it's filled with something. So we want to steer away from filled ones. Another creepy one. Now just to get over all this shit. Check that one out. Just get it. It's a plane. All right, like I said, boom, we got a crate. Check it off the list. Let's roll to the next. I have my light, and he's gonna hold it while I grab this creepy ass prop. Okay.
Anyway, apparently I have to get back to work. This is bullshit. Bullshit. Bullshit.
All right.
That's my impression of a time lapse.
Alright, fine.
I love it here. I love this place. And when you know I'm coming here, leave me alone. Don't bother me, because I'm having a good time.
Good at all.
Come over here.
On the other side?
Right here. Here's the power supply. It's plugged in. Moment of truth. Moment of truth.
I'm holding like it.
Oh!
The power supply.
So that I may see your future. My advice to you is,
Good!
if you're too open-minded, your brain may fall before.
It's like one of those things we just.
Wisdom, recommendation, even way, and
Oh shit.